Hello, I'm Mona Santana. This is my daily gratitude list where I list and talk about 5 things I'm grateful for that hopefully you can relate to as well. Number 1, I'm grateful for having a sense of smell. Obviously, a sense of smell is something that we should all be grateful for, because if you didn't have a sense of smell, you wouldn't be able to smell all the great fragrances in the world, like foods and perfumes and flowers and, obviously a million other things that I'm not going to mention here. It's something that brings a lot of great things into our lives. And so, of course, there's some things that you don't necessarily want to smell, but, you got to take the good with the bad, right? Number 2, I'm grateful for flamingos. I love flamingos. I think they're so pretty. If you've been watching this at all, you know that I oftentimes mention different birds because I really love birds and I think they're endlessly interesting. And a flamingo is a completely bizarre looking animal that it's a pretty incredible looking bird. Just the color, they're just so beautiful and they're very interesting, and they fly in big flocks, and I just love the look of flamingos. And obviously also, it kind of makes you think about like people who have like those flamingos in their front yards. That's kind of a thing in the US. And I think it's a pretty cool thing, And Pink Flamingos, the film. Number 3, I'm grateful for hairspray. You're noticing a theme here if you're at all a fan of John Waters. But hairspray is great. A lot of people use hairspray all the time. How do you get a big bouffant if you don't have hairspray? A lot of people use it, and it's obviously something that we should feel grateful for if it's something that you use because you like to style your hair. Number 4, I'm grateful for John Waters, the director John Waters. If you're not familiar with John Waters, he directed films such as Cry Baby would probably be the one that you most would be familiar with. He did a lot of really low-budget independent films, which is what he's really known for. That's how he kind of came about. He just got together with his friends, one of which was Divine, and then Mink Stole, and just all these other people that he is associated with in Baltimore, Maryland. And he created this brand, for lack of a better way of putting it, but it was all really lowbrow stuff, but super fun and wacky and super cool to watch. And you can always tell if it's a John Waters film. And then I also think John Waters as a person is really cool, with his little thin mustache and like just the person that he is, and his point of view is really interesting. And I just think he's a person who has definitely followed his own point of view and has been able to express himself through the art of film. And number 5, I'm grateful for polyester. Whether you like it or not, polyester is a fabric that we actually wear all the time, often. It's a fabric that we should feel gratitude for, even though it kind of has a bad rap. But I'm also grateful for the film polyester. So today's theme was obviously John Waters. If you're a fan of John Waters, then you know his films: Hairspray, Polyester, Cry Baby. Oh yeah, of course you'd know Hairspray because they did the remake with John Travolta and all that. But anyway, he just did a lot of films, and if you're not familiar with John Waters, then maybe, this is a good opportunity to learn. So anyway, I want to thank you so much for joining me today and practicing gratitude. See, you can practice gratitude for anything. And today I decided to choose the theme of John Waters so that I could pay homage to some filmmaker that I really appreciate. And his films were or are super unique and super cool, and I have a lot of gratitude for that. So thank you for joining me today. Have a lovely day. See you next time. Bye.